Welcome back, everybody.
Or if you guys are new here, my name is Michelle.
And I'm Jose.
And this is our food and travel channel. So currently, we are in Waikiki, Hawaii, or Honolulu, Hawaii. We are on vacation here, and we have been experiencing everything that Hawaii has to offer, and definitely enjoying all of the delicious and amazing food that's available here. So we decided it would be easier for us to group the foods by type or by locations to make it easier for you guys to plan your trip when you come to Hawaii.
Definitely. So that's what we're going to be doing here, and we hope you enjoy. In this video, you're going to be seeing the Musubi food tour here in Hawaii.
And you don't want to miss this.
So one of the places on our Musubi food tour in Hawaii, we have finally gotten the chance to go to, and that place is
MUSUBI CAFE IYASUME. Don't kill me if I mispronounce that last word. I think that's how it's pronounced.
We're trying. So we got several different musubis. What did we end up getting?
So we got the classic teriyaki musubi, and then we also got the avocado teriyaki musubi, and then we also got an unagi teriyaki musubi, and then I also went a little bit extra and got a salmon and mayo rice ball.
Interesting. So, just a little bit of information. If you're wanting to go to this place, it is takeout only. There is no sit-down place, and it was packed. So just be willing to wait for a little bit, because it is worth the wait, and there's no place for you to sit down. So you just gotta pick up and go. So that's why we're doing this from the hotel room.
Yeah, they have, MUSUBI CAFE has several different locations here in Oahu, but the location that was closest to us is here in Waikiki, and it was actually a 5-minute walk from our hotel. So obviously that's the location we went to, and I will tell you that they only allow 5 people total in a store at a time, and the line wrapped are almost down the corner.
Down the corner. I mean, if the line's that long, it's got to be good. So, what are we going to try first?
I think we should just try the classic teriyaki spam. Musubi.
Okay, let's go ahead and do the classic.
Yep.
Oh, you can smell that spam, and I love spam. Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's go. I mean, the rice, which has a very simple flavor, then complemented with the saltiness of that spam. It's one of the best inventions ever made.
And the teriyaki is not overpowering the spam. And the rice is cooked perfect. I don't know what else to say. It's delicious.
Yeah, it's delicious. If you've never had a musubi before, start off with this, and I believe you'll be pleasantly surprised. It doesn't look like much, but sometimes the simple foods are some of the best. So for the next one, we both decided to get something a little different. So what I went with is the spam. Obviously the rice has avocado and a little strip of bacon. What'd you get?
So mine is the spam with the rice wrapped around seaweed, but with unagi. And for those of you who don't know what unagi is, it is a freshwater eel.
Oh, well,
So let's give it a try.
Let's go.
I really like that unagi. Adds a little bit more like saltiness to the spam, but they're not like overpowering flavors.
Yeah.
together. I think it complements each other well.
Yeah.
And then, you know, obviously with the pairing of the rice. And I haven't been to the seaweed yet, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty good. But overall, I enjoy it. I will say, though, that the unagi on here, it is a smaller piece of unagi, but I think that the ratio, I was hoping maybe it would be a little bit bigger.
A little bit more.
Like you would kind of see in a nigiri roll for sushi.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think it's good. I think it's good.
I think with that, because the eel can be sweet, also a little salty, the rice, because it kind of diffuses some of those things, it becomes a good mixture. Same thing with this. I was hoping for maybe just a little bit bigger piece of bacon because I'm a bacon fan, but there is bacon obviously in there, and it's a decent sized piece. Now, if you thought that the avocado was gonna throw it off because it's a completely different texture, no. I think what this does is it adds several different textures that go very well with each other. You have the chewiness of the rice, you then have the chewiness of the Spam, the creaminess of the avocado, the crunchiness of that bacon. So it kind of just melds well, really well together. I really enjoy this. The only problem is I only got one and I should have got two, but oh well.
So we've been waiting to come to Hawaii to eat musubi, since it's more of like a Hawaiian staple. I'm really excited to be able to eat it finally in Hawaii. And I think that Musubi Cafe does a great job. I guess that's why it's in their name.
Yeah. I mean, when you do one thing, but you do that one thing really, really well, it shows. And it definitely shows in the quality of their musubis. Now, last piece that we are going to be trying out is, I'm gonna let her attempt the name because I would completely slaughter it. So what is the name of this?
So it is a salmon and mayo rice ball, but some people always call the rice ball onigiri. So we're gonna give this a try. And I'm actually gonna let Jose.
Oh, I was gonna give you the first one. No, you go first. You go first.
Okay.
I like that it's in the shape of a triangle. I don't know what it is about it, but I like the shape of it.
I don't know what is with this salmon, but it's like, I thought at first it was furikake, but it is a little bit like on the sweeter side. So I don't know if it's like something like with a teriyaki glaze on it, but I'm sorry, I don't know what it is, but I will tell you that it's good. So I'm gonna let Jose try it.
I wouldn't know.
I'm gonna let Jose try it since I've already taken several bites.
I would say that it's good too, but I wouldn't know. All right, let's give it a shot. So, like, what are the flavors, you know?
So the salmon is your typical salmon. It's like shredded salmon in there. And then
It has to be some kind of teriyaki glaze or something.
yeah, I feel like it's some teriyaki glaze.
I'm getting the same flavoring that the Spam had when it comes to that extra, sauce that they kind of make it in.
And I think it might be like glazed furikake mixed in, like a scoop of it mixed with the salmon.
But it's good. I enjoy it, and this is the first time I've ever had this type of musubi. So
Very, very happy so far.
oh yes, 100%.
With the Musubi Cafe. We also were little travel people, and we wanted to also get a shirt. So we got a shirt, and we also got a reusable bag to carry everything in. So overall, Musubi Cafe Iyasume, 2 thumbs up.
Yes. So my only gripe, and I don't necessarily think this is a gripe, this is all preference, because remember, we all like different things. I just wish there was maybe a little bit less rice. Not that the ratios were completely off, because they weren't, but I just prefer a little less rice. But that's just me, Some people like 2 scoops, I like 1. But you know, hey, that doesn't take away from the flavoring and all that. I mean, I would definitely go back and order all of them. It's just preference-wise. But yeah, I mean, I liked it.
I don't have a I don't have a complaint.
Well, she loves the rice. She loves the rice.
With the amount of rice, because I am a rice chaser.
Yes.
So
yes.
I enjoy the ratio of the rice with the rest of the ingredients.
Yeah. So I mean, it's good food. Obviously, we're going to be trying out some other places as well, but this knocks it out of the park. If you have a chance to go, please do, but go early because it gets busy.
Yep. So stay tuned and see where else we go on our Musubi food tour in Hawaii.
Yep. Stay tuned. So on our next stop of our Musubi tour in Hawaii, we decided to go to
TANIOKA'S Seafood and Catering. It's located here in WAIPAHU. And if I'm mispronouncing it, comment down below and tell me how I should say it or how it's properly pronounced.
Yeah, what's the right correction wording of it? Oh, you can smell, you smell that Spam, and I love it. So let's go ahead and grab it. Cheers. Bing.
So the first one we're trying is just their regular Spam.
Yeah, the classic.
The classic Spam musubi. So, ready?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That Spam is so good. Lightly seasoned, so you really get that Spam flavor, that Spam punch.
That seasoning that they use, whatever they use to marinate the Spam in, it seeps from the Spam like into the rice.
Oh yeah.
And makes it even better. And the rice is cooked perfect. It's nice and soft.
Yes. Oh. You know, I've tried a couple of different musubis, but this one with just the plain rice and then the saltiness of the Spam is just such an amazing combination. Ooh.
This is a really good musubi. I know a few of our friends mentioned that they thought that this musubi here at Tanioka's was some of the best musubi on the island, and so far I think I agree with them.
Agree. Yeah. And another thing I gotta mention is the portion of rice. I like this portion of rice. I've had some other ones and it felt like this was just too much. This is perfect.
Yeah, this is delicious. Just simple and basic.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's the simple foods that are just the best. Man.
But that flavoring of whatever the marinade is, whether it's like combination of like soy sauce or like oyster sauce.
And I think it's the oyster sauce. I can taste a little bit of that when you make yours. Yeah.
But whatever it is, delicious.
Yes.
Definitely try this at Tanioka's.
I'm almost done with mine. That's how good it is. I'm like, we recorded? Oh no. Oh, it's so good. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead because we did get another one.
Yep, we're gonna finish this one off.
Yeah, we're gonna finish this one off and then we'll get on to the next. So the next musubi we decided to get
is their hot dog musubi. It's so cute. It's like one hot dog that's like split in half, and then it's covered with furikake. And then okay. He's probably excited about it too.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and give this one a try. I'm gonna give Jose the first bite.
Okay, let me see here. This brings back so many memories. When I saw that we ended up getting this one, if you are a little kid and used to have cut up hot dogs and like eggs and stuff, then this is gonna bring back memories. And that's what it does for me.
So I feel like I have the same nostalgia.
Yeah.
It's just your basic hot dog. I will say that I noticed something different between this and the Spam Musube.
Okay.
Is that it's just like the hot dog, the rice. The furikake is not throughout. It's just at the ends of the Musube. But there is no like marinade flavoring that you taste in this that you taste in the classic Spam Musubi. It's kind of just super basic. Now, like I said before, we appreciate basic, but I was kind of hoping that there was some kind of like
a marinade.
A marinade for this, but there isn't. It's still okay. It's not bad or anything, but I was just hoping that it would have some kind of marinade, so that marinade, just like in the classic musubi, would kind of soak into the rice and add another layer of flavoring.
Yep, I could see that. I could see that.
So, not too bad, like I said.
It brings back memories. I mean, the hot dog, you can see it's, you know, seared on both sides. But yeah, it would have been a little bit better if it had the seasoning. But I'm wondering if they were hoping that maybe because the hot dog was salty, that'd be enough to kind of bring it together. But, you know, still though, memories.
Overall, I would probably say I would definitely stick to the classic Spam Musubi.
The classic. Well.
Now, they have a large variety of other Musubis, and we didn't get to try anything else because there was just so many, and we just didn't want to overbuy and then maybe not be 100% happy with it. So we just went with like 2 basic ones, and like I said, my favorite one so far here at Tanioka's is going to be the classic.
Oh yeah, that
Spam
one just hit just right. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and finish the rest of this off, and then we'll see where we wind up next.
We'll see where we go next, so stay tuned.
The last and final stop on our Musubi tour in Hawaii is...
It's a place in Kaneohe, and it's called Gotz Grindz.
Yes, and I mean, you can smell the Spam, and I love it. I am a fan of it. So what are we going to be trying first? Or what do we get overall?
Okay, so overall what we got here, we got 2 different kinds of musubi. I was very, very excited that I saw that they had Spam and egg musubi, because we did try it at another place, and actually we attempted to try it at another place, but they did not have any egg. So when I saw it, I had to grab it. And then we got their traditional teriyaki spam musubi.
Yes. So we're gonna go ahead and try the egg and spam musubi first and see how this goes. So, ready?
Ready.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Ooh, the eggs, nice and fluffy.
Yes, they are.
And the spam is just spam, and spam is just good in general.
Yeah, such good. You know, it's salty, but not too salty. Man. If you've never had Spam, eggs, and rice before, I don't know what you're doing, but this is the Spam, egg, and rice version, just small and bite size.
Yeah, like to go.
To go Spam, eggs, and rice.
No fork and spoon or spork required.
Yes.
Just your hands.
Good.
You can eat and go. Eat and go. The rice is cooked perfect. One thing that Jose mentioned about the rice is...
It's not a ton of rice. It's just the right amount for me. Now, if you like a ton of rice in your musubi, some of the other places that we've tried, they have a ton of rice in there. This one, just the right amount. For me, at least, my preferences.
And I will say, for this, their Spam and egg musubi, the Spam doesn't have any type of like marinade or anything like that, which is okay for me because the egg and the Spam combination together, it's perfect.
They were going for your classic Spam and eggs. And they pulled it off. It is amazing.
And like,
so flavorful.
Like Jose said, the ratio of the rice, but also like the ratio of the layer of Spam and the layer of the egg. I mean, look at that.
It ain't no thick. It ain't no thin cut.
Yeah, it's like really nice ratio
of everything together.
Especially with the egg as well.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta love it when they give you good portions.
And the egg is just a basic, like, scrambled egg.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, like, sweetened or anything. It's like literally if you had a spam egg and rice lunch plate, they just put it in a bite-sized
form.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is so good. I really enjoy that they didn't add anything to the Spam. I really enjoyed that. I think it would have been too much. But the way that it's set up right here, it is just perfect. You have enough flavoring of everything that it's so subtle but so paired well.
And the great thing about this place is when you walk in, the counter is just laid out with all the different kind of musubis that they have. And then you just go and literally grab and pick whatever you want. And if there's something that is not there, you just tell them when you go to check out, and they make it fresh. And I'm telling you, when they make it fresh, it is like so hot, like it might burn your hands.
Yeah, I mean fresh. Got Grindz. I see what you're doing here. I see you.
These are no Grindz, got Grindz.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh, and you get a nice chunk of Spam and egg with every bite.
All right, we're gonna finish this. Stay tuned for the other musubi that we got from them.
Yep.
All right, the next Spam musubi from Gotz Grindz is their Teriyaki Spam musubi, and this one is just the Spam and the rice. And again, like, look at this. Look at that slice of ham. They are extremely, Spam. They're extremely generous with that portion.
I mean, such a thick cut, and I love it. I love it.
Ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yep.
So it's not overpowering teriyaki.
Nope.
It's really like nice and subtle, but you can still taste the teriyaki that's been, the Spam that's been marinated in that teriyaki.
So one thing I can definitely taste, I was gonna say taste, is that because it is not thoroughly soaked in that teriyaki sauce, like overdone, you can still taste the saltiness of the Spam and the Spam itself. So it's not like the teriyaki is all you're tasting, which has happened with other places that we've tried. I really like this version. It's not overpowering. I love it. Because I love the taste of Spam.
Who doesn't love the taste of Spam?
Yep.
Definite fans.
And they're so generous with the Spam cut. I love it.
This is delicious.
Oh yeah. And again, we've said this time and time again, sometimes the basic, original food is sometimes the best.
The classics.
The classics are sometimes the best.
Or the simplest foods.
Simplest foods, yes.
For sure. All right, we're gonna finish this musubi up.
Yep. So this is actually going to be the last stop on our musubi tour in Hawaii. What did you kind of think overall of the different places that we went to? I mean, they set up their musubis really well, thick cuts, just enough rice, like I like it. So in between all of these, what do you think?
I'm tied between TANIOKA'S Seafood and Catering and Gotz Grindz.
Yeah.
Gotz Grindz, one of the pros, big pros for them is their portions. The serving, the rice portion, the thick cut of Spam, and then obviously in the egg one that we had, it was just also like a thick cut of the egg. I think that is a definite bonus for them, and just like also like the simplicity of their musubis.
Yeah.
they're just delicious. And then Tanioka's also had really great musubis. Their musubi, their flavoring that they put, the marinade of their Spam was also great. So I'm kind of tied between those two.
It's so hard.
But overall, I think we have really enjoyed our musubi tour here in Hawaii. It's one of our favorite things. Like, we make it at home, but it's so much different going out somewhere and eating another version of it. And I think we've really enjoyed it here in Hawaii.
Yeah, I think everything has its plus and its minuses. I'm the same place. I cannot choose between Tanioka's and Gotz Grindz. I think they're both, I mean, top notch. But here's the other thing. If you cannot make it out here, let's just say you're unable to get a rent-a-car, whatever the situation is, and you can't make it to Gotz Grindz or Tanioka's, you can easily go to the place that was right by the hotel, which was...
Oh, MUSUBI CAFE IYASUME.
Cafe.
And theirs is, like I said, everywhere was
also
very good.
Yeah.
But I just feel like if we had to narrow it down, we'd narrow it down to those two.
So everything has its pluses and minuses. If you can't get out of Waikiki, there's that musubi place right there. If you can make it out here, you have Gotz Grindz or Tanioka's. They're all great, but those two, everything just at the top of the list. Yeah, at the top of the list. Especially, like I said, the right amount of rice and a good portion of Spam.
Yep.
So, it sucks that this is the last place, the last stop.
Yep.
Well, that being said, this is going to be the end of the video. If you're enjoying the content and you want to see more content like this, please make sure that you go down there and hit that big old red subscribe button. It helps us to build our community here on YouTube, as well as make sure you hit that notification bell. It's going to drop you a nice little notification that we drop new content, and we got a ton of stuff of Hawaii coming out, so do not miss out.
And guys, while you're already down there, go ahead and hit the like button, and then comment down below. Have you had an opportunity to enjoy a musubi, and what's your favorite?
Yes.
And until then, guys, see you in the next
later.
one.